home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You're watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation. The KeyBank Center, the largest indoor arena in Western New York. Saturday night hockey between two teams in the East Conference. This evening, the Montreal Canadiens versus the Buffalo Sabres. 5 wins in a row for them. They are third in the Atlantic Division and are tied in points with Montreal and the Bruins. Buffalo will face the reigning champion Panthers on Monday. 29-year-old Sam Montembeault is Montreal's goalie. 17 of 21 saves despite losing to the Bruins last Saturday. He has a low save percentage across 22 appearances this season. Alex Lyon, former Detroit Red Wing, 37 saves made on Thursday. The Sabres 4-1 victory at home versus the LA Kings.
This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Habs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. The Sabres have it against the wall. Buffalo's moving it along the wing. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Turn that one aside.
Benson's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Quick shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Montreal's got the puck. Takes the feed. From the open ice, they gain the line. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. And not much on that one. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Lyon's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Gets in front of it for the block. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Krebs wins the faceoff. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Through pass ahead. Taken by Gallagher. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Too much congestion in front. Montreal's got possession at center. Picked up along the wall by Bryson. Tries to feed it over to Gallagher. Anderson's got it along the boards. Oh, he'll feel that one. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Montreal's on the attack. Centering pass in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Valeno. Matheson's got it in the defensive end. Looks to make a play over to Dobson. Circles back to center ice. Here's a short pass to Walenston. Return pass. Shot! Makes the save.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
The Canadiens win the draw on their own end. Dobson's taking it from his own end. And that's picked off by Walenston. Montreal's got the puck. Into the offensive end now. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Takes a shot. Just line. Puck moved over to Caulfield. And he takes the feed. Picks off the pass. Here's a shot. What a save by Lyon.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Slides it across. Caulfield's taking it from his own end. Moves it quickly over to Darlene. Slides the puck across to McLeod. Makes his presence known on the ice. Buffalo's regained possession of the puck. And there's the save. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Quick feed to Anderson. Moves it on over to Quinn. Right up the gut, here they go. The Habs take it across the blue line. Answers the call with a big save. Moves it to Thompson. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Shuts him down. Great reach with the poke check. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Carries it in. Here's a chance. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. The Sabres will take it behind the net. Nice stop by Montembeault.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. And off the draw, they win possession. Quick pass to Slafkovsky. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck grabbed by Matheson. Good use of the body on the play. A little dipsy-doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
And not much on that one. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. And he takes the dish. Great pass from off the right side. The Sabres have it now. Takes the feed, moving in. We got a whistle as the puck sails into the bench. The Canadiens take control of the faceoff. Forces the turnover. The Sabres ready to go on the attack. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
Takes the feed. Angles it over to Suzuki. Picks up the puck. Oh, what a save in front. And now it's grabbed by Metsä. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Puck scooped up by Sapkowski. They go on the attack from the left side. The Sabres gain possession. The Canadiens have it in the offensive end. Turned aside by Ryan. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Ryan's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. Kapanen's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Dangles off a twig. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Power. Here's a short pass to Krebs. Drills them. Carries it across the line. The Sabres get a hold of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Sabres take it along the wall. And score! Here in Buffalo.
A fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck, low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
Buffalo's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency.
Shot! Simple glove save by Montembeault. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Sabres have taken a 1-0 lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Play is blown dead with the offside. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Canadiens win it. Slides the puck over to Anderson. Feeds it over. Turns it away. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Montreal's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see in their body language after that counter-strike as well, James. You can feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against, and as a coach, that's exactly what you want to see.
Moves it to the offensive zone. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to get the puck over to McLeod. celebration after that hit. Quick feed to McLeod. Gaining momentum up along the side. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the top. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Big time stop there.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Goalie's been flagged for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
The Sabres get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive.
And it goes off the iron and stays out.
Buffalo's players getting a little frustrated. They need a little...
He's got a little jump. He's in. What a stop on the breakaway.
Lyons made an incredible save there. I'm not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
McLeod's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Moves it to Evans. He got all of that one.
Power forwards can be so difficult.
Here's a chance on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Montembeau's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. The Canadiens take possession off the face-off. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Good clearing attempt to breathe. The Sabres have it against the wall. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Works it across to Quinn. Here's a chance. They score! Big-time goal puts them ahead.
The power play unit, they take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert. I like that the shooter had the mentality, just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
The Sabres take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them, keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels, you got to attack.
Intercepted at center by Kapanen. Can't keep a hold of it. Buffalo's got the puck now. Tosses it to Byram. Greenway's lugging the puck. Takes it from the right side. Quick pass to Molenston. Oh, big-time save by Montembeau. Takes the feed from the wing. Textbook poke check by Power. And here's the pass to Greenway. Moves it around along the half wall. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Directs it on over to Suzuki. The Sabres have the puck now. Through center. Can't get it to go. And now he tries to get it across to Suzuki. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Greenway. Sends it into the offensive zone. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Anderson. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Sabres have it now. Here's a short pass to Thompson. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Buffalo's gain possession along the boards. The Sabres gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Fires one on goal. Denied by Montembeault. Feeds the puck over to Hudson. Buffalo's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Darlene. And he takes the pass. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Darlene. Sent into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Caulfield. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Deneau. And that's intercepted. And he can't hang on after that hit. Dishes it off. Shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to Dobson. And now it's over to Veleno. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Thompson.
Buffalo's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. What a steal in his own end. Passes the puck over to Veleno. Taken along the wall by Darlene. Dishes it to Krebs. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Veleno's got it on the offensive end. Puts it on net, and there's the save on the play. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. In the final moments of this period, Buffalo's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. McLeod's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Glove save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Montreal's generated a lot of scoring chances here in the first, but they still find themselves trailing late. The Sabres win the faceoff. Steps into it. That's wide of the net.
That's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Lions gonna hang on for a whistle.
So this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Directed over to Power. Quick pass to Quinn. The Canadiens pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. The Sabres gain possession. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Quinn stick handling in his own zone. With possession along the wall. Big time defensive play. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Turns it over. And that's picked off. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Deneau. Puck picked up by Gooley. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Kozak. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Benson's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Cutting to the slot. Glove saved by the goalie. Tries to feed it over to Anderson. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
You're watching SpinoKing NHL Saturday. SpinoKing NHL Saturday, presented by EA's NHL 26, rated E10 for ages 10 and up, by Doritos, for the bold in everyone, inspired by the NHL on Fox. Buffalo leads 2-1 versus the Canadiens. We're back in the KeyBank Center in New York. And here comes the statistics during period number 1. 20 shots on goal by Montreal, their passing percentage at 84.3%. The Sabres scored a power play goal while winning only 7 face-offs. The Canadiens spent 2 penalty minutes. That out of the way, let's continue the game.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Lions, the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Passes it over! Oh, one-timer save! Wow! Sends it in front, and that's deflected off someone in front. Slides it across. Block, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gone to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Samuelson's going to play it against the half wall. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Suzuki's got it in the defensive end. Takes a shot. What a stop! Lyon's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. And a great save!
Lyon's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Grabbed along the boards by McLeod. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Feeds it over! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And that goes off the player in front. And he denied that opportunity. The Sabres have it in the offensive end. Sends the pass over. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Buffalo's looking to break out of their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Quinn. And that's broken up. The Canadiens take it along the wall. A little banging and crashing now. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Quick shot! Stops it with a glove! In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Canadiens can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this chance. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. And now he moves it to Doan. Great poke check on the reach. Fires it into the offensive zone. Feeds it to Krebs. He takes a moment to backtrack, but maintains possession. And he coughs it up with the pass. Shuts him down. Pushes it across to Doan. Receives the pass. They put the puck into the offensive end. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Buffalo's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Sabres lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, how did you miss that? I mean, it's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, minimum get it to the net. But man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Shoots it on the backhand, and he shuts the door again.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Moves it over to Suzuki. Moves the puck across to Caulfield. The Sabres carrying it along the blue line. Montreal's got it behind the net. Slides into Caulfield. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. He to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. Montreal's got it now. Quick feed to Tuck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's intercepted. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves it to Quinn. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great save by Montembeault.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Big time stop there. Quick pass to Suter. Darlene's got the puck in his own zone. From the wing, it's moved to center. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Fires it on net. That's not going to fool him. Buffalo's got the puck. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Sabres gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Well, these are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Montreal's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. The Sabres win it. Dishes it off. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Here's a short pass to Shekai. Slides the puck ahead to Metsah. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Sapkowski. Here's a chance on the attack. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Sabres are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Moves it quickly over to Tuck. And he'll take a step back here deep inside his own zone. The Sabres gain the zone. Shot! Oh, he denies him with the save! I think he got the blocker on it! And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Picked up along the wall by Carrier. Buffalo's got the puck. Here's a chance in front. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Canadiens win the defensive zone faceoff. Montreal's looking to break out. Here they come. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. With some open space at center. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Rocks him on the play. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Bolduc. Scooped up along the wall by Carrier. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Byram. Here we go, puck's in deep. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. The Sabres ready to go on the attack. Goaltender covers up, we got a stoppage in play.
James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Canadiens have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. And they win the draw on their own end. Anderson's picking up steam. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. Byram's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be to task.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
They fight for it along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. He says, let's get physical on that play, and they'll get it out of the defensive end. The Canadiens take over on possession. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Picked up along the boards by Suzuki. Montreal's got possession of the puck. And that slides right out to center ice. Looking to break out here on the power play. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Buffalo's got it in the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone with authority. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Time winding down here on this power play. They'll get a fresh set of legs here for this one last burst. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. They move the puck out of harm's way. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Handles the pass. Takes it and looks ahead. Jostles the puck loose. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit.
Byram's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Off target. Angles it over to Gallagher. The Sabres PK unit delivers on that.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And now he angles it across to Byram. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck. Stretches one out to Valeno. Here's an odd man rush. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive way to pick off the pass. Off the left wing and into center. Into the corner now. Moves it to Darlene. Beautiful glove stop on that one.
Montembeau's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving. Taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
More than half the period has expired. It's 2-1. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass to Carrier. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. And it's turned aside by Ryan.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Oh, wow! What a save with the glove!
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
Buffalo's won the draw. Byram's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Sends a pass over. Buffalo's got the puck here in the open ice. Skates across the blue line. Works it across to Byram. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Sabres have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. I mean, man, how many times have they hit the post?
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a shot, and the puck dies with the trapper save. Montreal's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Suzuki's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Sabres gain possession. Can't keep a hold of it. Buffalo's got it into the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. More than half the frame has been played here. It's 2-1. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Passes it to Caulfield. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Sends it over to Slavkovsky. Intercepts the pass at center. Here's a shot, and that one's stopped. Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. Handles the puck. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Dishes it to Greenway. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Slides it across to Slavkovsky. Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Canadiens played along the boards. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. And they send it down the ice. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Montreal's playing it through the neutral zone. Here's a pass in front. Picked off in front. Buffalo's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Montreal's got the puck. Up along the wing. Fires it. And he makes the easy save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 2-1 game. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides it across to Zucker. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Taken along the wall by Carrier. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Oh, look at this. Taken by Gallagher. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. And that's off a stick. Quick feed to Zucker. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Grabbed along the boards by McLeod. And now he tries to get it across to Zucker. And there's the save. Tries to get it to Deneau. Puck grab by Caulfield. Here's a chance. Denies him with the save. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Feeds the puck to Thompson. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Scrum along the boards. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Moves the puck. Shot! And a great save!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Picked up along the wall by Benson. And he sends it across to Thompson. Coughs up the puck after that hit. The Sabres get a hold of it. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Picked off in the offensive end. They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Well, That's huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. He gets rewarded with a goal on this shift, but it all starts with the initial contact to get possession. And guess who started it? He did. I mean, he was set out on a mission this shift. Mission accomplished.
The Habs have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it to Krebs. He carries the puck up along the wing. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Moves the puck over to Boleno. Quick pass to Bolduc. Slides the puck over. Textbook stop by Lyon. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Coughs up possession of the puck. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Oh, this scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and you're funneled tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
The Habs have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
And this should give them a real jolt here, James, and they'll head into the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy, and they come out in the third flying.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Off the glove! And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Habs continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
Montreal's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's shown on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
Here's a short pass to Suzuki. They've got numbers here, and he totally whiffs on that one. Brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
SpinoKing NHL Saturday, presented by EA's NHL 26, rated E10 for ages 10 and up. By the Super Mario Galaxy movie, coming to theaters on April 1st, rated PG. Inspired by the NHL on Fox. Welcome back to Buffalo. The Canadiens now lead by 2. Final intermission is almost over. Montreal might have a chance to skate away with a win and end Buffalo's streak. They still lead in shots on goal and in passing percentage. They're 0 for 1 in power plays though, but won 26 face-offs. Both clubs are tied in penalty minutes.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Montreal's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question? I mean, the opponent just keeps storming. They used their speed on this counter attack and gave themselves an odd man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Buffalo's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Texier is such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Gains the zone on the left wing. Slides it diagonally to Texier. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And some good footwork to kick it away. And that's stopped by Montreal. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Tape feed on the blue line. With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Stops the rocket of a shot.
Thompson's been getting to position in his one-timer wheelhouse all night long here, James. And as you see by the last clip, the goal, that he gets to that spot, but it's a perfect pass, perfect distribution, right to his sweet spot that he's able to connect on for the G.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Buffalo's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Kapanen's letting the puck. He got all that one. From the neutral zone now. Shot! And it comes up with the glove save. Montreal's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. Deneau's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area, and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
Work. And that shot dies in traffic. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here's a chance. Here's a centering pass. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Knocked away. Puck sent over to Byra. Dumps the puck in. The Habs have it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gallagher's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Byram's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The Canadiens send their man advantage unit out once more.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet, 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Lions going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Sabres win the draw on their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. They fight for it along the boards. Montreal's got possession of the puck. What a blocker save by Lyon. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Golly. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Quick feed to Kozak. Puts it on net. Comes up with a stop. Moves it to Suzuki. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Krebs gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Buffalo's won the draw and they'll go to work. Great heads-up play, and all alone on the breakaway. Oh, and that kind of just blows up in their face. What happened?
Well, a squandered opportunity right there, James. Not often that you get in tight on a goaltender like that. You got to make good on it. At very least, you got to get a high-danger chance.
The Canadiens win the faceoff. And a great save! Montreal's got possession at center. Slides the puck to Kapanen. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Trying to get it out of danger. Then they clear the puck from the zone.
Well, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're in the middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Takes the feed. They go on the attack through center. Kapanen's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided, and it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
The Habs have a brief 5-on-3 looming.
Well, short 5-on-3 here, not long drawn-out passes, quick touches, and quick to the net.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Byram's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Quick pass across to Samuelson. Pass right back. Shot! And he'll opt to play the puck here. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Tries to feed it over to McLeod. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Canadiens play it along the wing. Takes a shot.
Oh, saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop! Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Sends one up to Dolly. That knocks him off the puck. Montreal's got possession here. They score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, this is a tale of two skills. It's a little crash, and then it's a little flash, James, as he lays a huge hit, creates the turnover, showing that great defense leads to offense, and then he fills the back of the net.
The Canadiens have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Quick pass to Benson. And it's a great heads-up play by Johnson. And a solid save there as we play on.
Montembeault's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead. Metsa's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. I mean, man, these things snap in half.
Scrum along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. He might have a step here. All alone. Stones him on the breakaway. Takes a shot. Denies him again.
Montembeault's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Montreal's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Suzuki's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Texier's got it into offensive territory. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. He scores! And someone's heaped up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Canadiens are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Oh, look at this. He gets enough to keep it out.
Ryan's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quick feed to Caulfield. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Pitched up along the boards by Power. Slides the puck across to Krebs. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lowers the boom with that hit. Looks to pass it to Texier. Great reach with the poke check by Molenston. Quick cross-ice pass to Zucker. Nice pass back. Passes over to Power. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Here's a chance in front. And that chance is blocked. Gains the zone from the right. Moves it quickly over to Zucker. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Evans. Slides the pass over to Molenston. And now it's grabbed by Carrier. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Evans. And that's easily turned aside. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Caulfield's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
Montreal's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it over to Greenway. Quick shot! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Montreal's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. And they'll start with possession. Slafkovsky's stick handling in his own zone. Montreal's got it along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Darlene.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Fires it on net. Montembeault's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Get ready for a new trivia question. Who is the only individual to serve as the head coach for both the Canadiens and the Sabres? We'll come back later to reveal the answer.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Thompson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Shuts him down. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. Anderson's going to play it to the corner. Stops him cold. Angles it over to Benson. And now he moves it to Tuck. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Tosses it on to Deneau. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's blocked from someone in front. Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And the defenders come up with the puck. Taken along the wall by Greenway.
The Sabres have had a terrible effort tonight, and you know that practice tomorrow is going to be a tough one, and the video room is not going to be pleasant. Kozak stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Moves it to Evans. Shot! Gobbles that puck up with his chest.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Montreal's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And there's a glove save on the play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Montreal's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Evans wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
That one's denied. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Evans has it in the defensive end. Grabs the puck. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Quick pass to Power. Looks to get the puck over to Byron. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Here's a short pass to Valeno. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Good stop by Lyon. Buffalo's got the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And now it's over to Molinston. Grabbed along the board by Krebs. The Habs have it now. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck's out of harm's way. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Puck sails onto the bench, sending a few people ducking. Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Scrum along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Montreal's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. The Canadiens win the draw. Takes the feed from the left side. Turns him away. Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Handles the puck at the point. Forward pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Shekhar. The Habs are across the line and into the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Doan. Right up the gut into the offensive end. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And that'll free up the puck. What a steal in his own end. Across the line, down the left wall. Shoots it to the middle. And that's stopped.
Lions tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Time to resume our NHL trivia. Who is the only individual to serve as the head coach for both the Canadiens and the Sabres? Our answer, Scotty Bowman. He led Montreal to 5 Stanley Cup victories throughout the 70s. He would later on coach for the Sabres from the 1979-80 season to the mid-1980s.
Montreal's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. Tuch's carrying it ahead. Picked up along the boards by Dolly. Slides the puck down low. Now that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Handles it along the blue line. Strong defensive effort. Carries it in to his teammate. Denies him. He got all of it. Takes the feed at the back end. There's a blast. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save in front. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Tuch's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, this power play has already connected once, looking to cash in again here, James. I love the options that they have on it. It keeps it unpredictable. When it's unpredictable, real difficult for the PK to find out where to go first.
The Habs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Hammers it on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Works it across to Kapanen. And he takes the feed. Big time stop there.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Kozak's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Oh, there's one more. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Sabres win the defensive zone face-off. Feeds it on over to Greenway. Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Lets one go. Makes the glove stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Montreal's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. The Habs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Quick feed to Suzuki. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Suzuki's gained the line and on the attack. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Can't hang on after that hit. And he takes the dish. Thunderous collision on the plate. And look at the bench set up.
He delivers a strong hit there, but they're down and out late in this game, and that's a frustration play right there. Being down so many, you can see it in his body language. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Headman pass. The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. Moves it to Hudson. Puck scooped up by Gallagher. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Gallagher's got it in the defensive end. And that's broken up by Thompson. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. They're in the final 60 seconds in this one. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Buffalo's in now. With possession along the wall. Evans takes the puck. Quick pass to Texier. Nice zone entry from the right side. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Slavkovsky's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
The Habs are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. The Sabres win the draw here in the neutral zone. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Power. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Here's a rip! And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Grabbed along the board by Dobson. Moves it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Broken up in the neutral zone by Matheson. Buffalo's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Greenway. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Canadiens are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. There's a shot. 9 seconds, and he makes the save. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Montreal's offense came out like gangbusters, then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little bit, and there were some nervous moments out there, but they got the win anyways because they did protect the lead.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
Home of the National Football League, the National Hockey League, the National Basketball Association, and Major League Baseball. You've been watching a SpinoKing Sports presentation.